Well, I was originally going to be recording my Death Stranding video, but you got construction workers and the recycle truck making noise outside, so I think I'm probably going to save it when it rains on Monday. Anyways, just gonna share this stream around because I decided to do the stream at pretty much last minute. And I have the fan on because it's pretty hot in my room. Alright, let's see here. Day 11, live now. Okay, and then Discord, share it to my Discord server. Day 11, live now. Okay, it seems to be all good. I just gotta remember that I don't get as popular with this compared to, say, Persona, so don't get upset if I don't get the views I'm hoping for. So, okay, hold on, what is it called again? Frack. Oh, right. It's, Final Fantasy 1 NES. And let's see, it was on Gamer Corner Guides. That's where I've been mostly getting the guides when it comes to random encounters and such. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we're going through the Mirage Tower and Floating Castle. Alright, so I got the guide open for Mirage Tower. Now, in the previous stream, I got myself to level 37, as I felt it was like the right level to at least do the plunder and visit of the Floating Castle. But we're mainly going to the Floating Castle just so we can get the Pro Cape. That's literally it, just so we can get the Pro Cape. Okay, let's see. Okay, according to my script, after grinding to level 37, we do the plunder and visit to the Floating Castle for the Pro Cape. And since this functions as shield armor, we now have 4 equipped armor pieces for the Black Mage, giving him the highest possible defense. And then we're going to grind to level 40, so we can have 8 uses of level 5 magic. And the reason why we need that is because, well, well, we need an insta-kill poison spell, essentially. Alright. I'm pretty sure more people will jump on over time, so I'm just going to get this started. So, let's get this started. Alright, just got to remember the controls here. So, okay, full health. Full health, good. And then I should be full on potions. Yes, I am. And I saved pretty much just outside of the floating tower. So now I just need to make my way to the floating castle and get the Pro Cape. Pretty much ignore all chests. I really don't need any more chests throughout this entire game. I pretty much have everything I need to buy for when it comes to black magic. And even if I need to buy more black magic, I pretty much can ignore that. So anyways, let's see here. So the fight against Chimera is a runnable battle, so According to this, everything is a runnable battle in the Mirage Tower except for the blue D, and the blue D is a random encounter, so we just run from these encounters. Hello, Zelda Queen Bee. How you doing? So yeah, I was initially going to do a recording session for my Death Stranding video, which I have recorded like a good 80% of already. I just need to record the last 20%. Though you might be wondering, why don't I just record the last 20%? And the reason why is because, well, there's construction workers doing stuff outside. So I'm going to wait until Monday and hopefully they're not there. I'd rather have, like, you know, that noise than some other noises. And plus, it's a pretty hot day today and it's going to be cooler on Monday. So I think I'm going to save the recording for Death Stranding on Monday instead. And hopefully that should give me enough time to edit the entire video and release it for next weekend. Alright, so here we go. The Mirage Tower, smooth sailing, but the moment we enter through that door, we're going to be forced into an encounter against the Blue D, and the Blue D is going to be an absolute dick to deal with, to say the least. Run! Okay, so we're gonna have a forced fight against the Blue D, so we'll heal up. So yeah, there's a tile here that forces us to fight the Blue D, so I just need to remember what the Blue D was weak to, so okay, so don't use lightning damage, use fire or ice. So yes, powerful physical attacks as well as the special attacks. Thunder can deal somewhat damage. Okay. Okay, it doesn't really seem to be all that threatening, honestly. I think I just need to use, like, the defense to increase my evasion a little bit, and I should be fine. Because, yeah, he will attack with, like, with that, but we should be fine. So just throw, ice and fire attacks at him, and we should be fine. Actually, I probably shouldn't waste my, oh my god, how much damage did I freaking take? Wow, he actually does a lot of damage even with the ribbon equipped. Okay, well, let's try using some Fire 3 so I can save at least some ice, just in case. Okay, terminated, and wow, that blue dick really took a lot of health out of me. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, it's still going to be a lot of EXP for us to level up, so hopefully we don't accidentally level up on our way out. As long as we can eat a tent on the way out of the Mirage Tower, then we're fine. Wait, I can just go down. Alright, there we go. So now we're going to go into the floating castle. And I'm just going to second check the floating castle map. But we probably shouldn't need to open any chest except for the one with the Pro Cape in it. Because, yeah, we have the black shirt and and white shirt, which we cannot equip. But we can use as a passive option. So let me just quickly check everything. Alright, healing potion to the left, but we really don't need money. We really don't need money. Yeah, we got like so much money. We really don't need money. There's the Bane Sword, which we really don't need. Pro Rain helmet. Okay. Yeah, we should be good. So we just go up. Just ignore all chests in this room, because really it's just plundering for more money, which we're gonna get a lot of anyway through normal grinding. Okay, now I just gotta make sure that I... Okay, floating castle. So let's see, we got the rock ghouls. So the rock ghouls are a runnable battle. Good. So there's going to be a series of battles that we can't run from. One of them is going to be like the fight against Evil Eye. So yeah, I'm exhausted. Honestly, you and me both. I definitely feel a bit of the exhaustion myself. I think that's also part of the reason why I'm not doing my recording of Death Stranding today, is because A, it's too hot, and I think it's a little bit more acceptable to at least have a fan blowing on me during a stream than it is while doing a YouTube video recording. Now, even though I don't really need them, I'm just going to pick them up anyway, so the white and black shirt. Okay, so Evil Eye we have to fight no matter what. Let me just check Evil Eye again. So his only immunity is pretty much Earth, so as long as we don't use Earth, we're totally fine. So anyway, we'll just burn him. What? Come on, last time one fire magic was enough to defeat this thing. There we go. So yeah, Evil Eye is unfortunately an unrunnable encounter, so we have no choice but to fight him. But yeah, regardless if we get the white and black shirt, we cannot equip these, unfortunately. Like no matter how many times we try to equip the black shirt, we just can't. But it can be used as a passive effect, apparently, so that's mostly why I got it. Even though we're probably never going to use it, like, at all. So, let me just put the Zeus Gauntlet... No, not the Zeus Gauntlet. Actually, yeah, the Zeus Gauntlet. Put the Zeus Gauntlet back here, because at least I know that's going to be a useful passive effect. Let me just heal. And again, we're mostly here just for the Pro Cape and nothing else. Well, we can get an item to the left in order to get the Excalibur Sword. The Excalibur Sword can only be used by the upgraded... fighter class, so it's literally useless. I mean, we could probably sell it, but I don't know. I don't think it's bragging rights that are totally worth it. So just go down. Okay, and I'm pretty sure this is the last room we need to be on. So there's like 5 levels to it. There's like no chests on level 4 or 5. 5 is obviously where the boss is. There's nothing if we go down. Going up... gives us the heal, pro rain, a soft, and money, which is not great. There's a katana to the left, but unfortunately katanas are not going to be useful, so we're only going to plunder the chests to our right. We're only going to plunder the chests to our right. So yeah, you can look out over the world from this window. So yeah, that's pretty much just giving you the hint of where you're supposed to go once you complete... all the fiend dungeons. Okay, so Mad Cat and Medusa. Hold on. Let me just go back to my previous cheat sheet. Okay, so what was it again? Mad Cat and Medusa. And yep, it's a runnable encounter, so I'll run. Oh, even they running from me. I'm too scary. Rawr. Okay, Guard and Sentry. Let's see. Guard and Sentry is runnable. And there we go. We got the Pro Cape. So the Pro Cape is actually a shield slot item. And the best part is that we can actually equip the Pro Cape. So looking at our stats, let me just look at our stats. So our stats, we have 43 Absorb, which is essentially our defense, and 91 Evade. So 43, 91. Then we equip this armor piece, which is a shield slot. So now we have 4 armor pieces permanently equipped. So yeah, this is essentially our end game equipment. Essentially, the pro ring, the pro cape, the oppo bracelet, and the ribbon. And in terms of our stats, so yeah, it definitely increases our absorb by a good amount. And while it does minus 2% evasion, that's okay, because as long as we keep leveling up and min-maxing agility, then we should be pretty much near, 100% evade anyway. So there we go. We got our final armor piece of the game. Money. And since we're here, we might as well just loot whatever's in all this stuff. The cloth, which we can sell. Money. Soft, which is useless. And more money. And that's literally all we came here for, was just to plunder those specific chests. And now we're gonna get out of here. We're not gonna face the boss fight yet. We're gonna save it until we grind to level 40. We're gonna save the boss fight until we grind to level 40, both so we don't accidentally level up mid-dungeon, but also so we can have like the most amount of HP, evade, and also the most amount of uses out of our Bane skill. So from this window, one can see the entire world. The four forces are flowing together into the center of the four altars, into the Temple of Fiends. So essentially where we fight Garland at the beginning of the game. Oh shit, I needed to heal. No, at least I didn't die. There we go. And just head straight up, ignore everything else. We do not need anything else. Okay, slimes. Slimes we should be able to run away from, but let me just double check. Because I don't want to waste a turn trying if we can't run from them. And yep, slimes are runnable, so good. Jeez, I took a lot of damage out of that. Okay, let's heal back to full again. So yeah, should have like pretty much a good amount of medicines to pretty much finish this dungeon. In fact, I probably could finish it right now, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, so yeah. Okay, the bad men are runnable. Okay, so we only had like one encounter with Evil Eye, which is pretty good. How you doing, Mr. Robot? Transporter operation requires a cube. Well, that I already have. Okay, so we're full on HP, so now we just need to get past the blue D, which again is an encounter that we have no choice but to fight. So just go all out with tier 3 magic. It's going to do a lot of damage to me, but we do a lot of damage to it, so we should be fine. And yeah, this is also another reason why we definitely want to do a lot of grinding before, well, completing the fiend fight, is because these goddamn blue dicks might potentially drain our magic away. Okay, I did like less damage with the ice attack, so I'm going back to fire attack. Okay, terminated. God damn, that took a lot of damage out of me. Okay, but the good news is we got past the only mandatory fight of the Mirage Tower. Let's heal back up to full. Okay, and then we still got a lot of VXP left until we get to the next level. So once we exit the Mirage Tower, we eat a tent to save. And then we pretty much restore our magic back to full, and it's going to pretty much be a grind to level 40 before we complete the Mirage Tower. Or not the Mirage Tower. I mean, we got to go through the Mirage Tower, but it's going to be a long grind before we complete anything else. So anyways, Yeah, the Chimera is a worthwhile fight. I don't know. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt to do like a few encounters here and there. Weak to ice. Can I kill them in one shot with ice? Ah, shit, of course I can't. But they're not immune to electricity, so I'll throw electricity on them. It's just, if I'm gonna gain some experience, I might as well gain it here while I'm here. Okay, and I can probably just throw an Ice 2 on them and they'll probably defeat them. It's the Chimeras again. How you doing, buddies? I mean, might as well defeat them. I mean, as long as I'm not accidentally over-leveling, then I'm fine. It'll save some time for the Peninsula power grind anyway. Oh yeah, tier 2 magic bitches. That didn't defeat it? Let's bonk it on the head, maybe that'll defeat it. Or not. Okay, let's not get too greedy, just use an Ice 2 magic. Da 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 da. But in all seriousness, let's make sure we're not over-leveling. Oh shit, we might actually accidentally over-level if we fight anymore. So let's not fight anymore and just get the heck out of here. Okay, just run. I really don't want to risk accidentally leveling up. So yeah, now our goal is to grind to level 40. Now we don't really need to be level 40 probably. I mean, we probably could fight up against the last fiend now, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So, okay, so now that we're out here, let's eat a tent. Saving, nice, okay. Oh wait, hold on. I just need to open my other cheat sheet here. Okay, so here we go. Black Mage, so we're currently level 37. So at level 38, Intelligence and Luck is guaranteed, which means Strength, Agility, and Vitality, the stats that we definitely need, are not guaranteed. So, for those who don't know how my min-max grinding works, essentially we grind for a 1 in 16 chance of like particular stats leveling up. And if 3 stats are not guaranteed, then we're only going to min-max Agility and Vitality. Agility to increase my evasion chance, and Vitality to increase the amount of HP I have. Yeah, it really doesn't matter if we save in Cornelia or Provoca, just as long as we save at an inn. One thing we do need, however, is to restock back up on potions, so I should probably do that. I've already saved, so I don't need to worry about saving again. Actually, I think the shop's on this side, isn't it? Yeah, shop's on this side. Okay, hopefully potions are the first option. Okay, they are good. So I can just rapidly press the A button until we are fully healed on... Or not healed, until we're fully stocked on heals. Which, again, are just essentially potions. Now, why are they called heals and not potions? I'm guessing it has to do with character space than it does with bad localization. fully stock up on potions until we have 99 of them. And then we're gonna go pretty much to the Peninsula power grinding. I mean, even though the grinding has really been pretty bad for the most part, because enemies now run away from us. Enemies run away from us no matter where we grind, so we might as well just, you know, grind on the Peninsula power. Now, at least we're playing as the Black Mage, so we have the advantage of being able to at least kill, you know, some of them before they all run away. So essentially, whenever the, God, it's been a while since I last played this game, so I forget the names. The trolls show up. Or not the trolls, it was the... Who are the giants? The giants. Whenever the giants show up, we're going to pretty much insta-kill them instead of attacking them straight on, because they'll just run away before we have a chance of killing them. Whenever the zombie minotaurs show up, then we just go all out with Fire 3 damage. So right now, our goal is to essentially grind to level 40 before we complete the floating castle and defeat the final fiend, Tiamat. And the reason why we're grinding to level 40 is because, well, our level 5 spell, Bane, is gonna be an insta-killing poison spell, and apparently the 4th fiend is actually weak to poison, so we can use Bane to instantly kill it. And while we have 7 uses of level 5 magic, we can increase the use to 8 upon leveling up to 40. So that's mainly the reason why I'm grinding to level 40, is so I can actually have like extra slots to be able to use the Bane attack, but also just so I'm extra prepared and have the best evasion and but also the best HP as much as possible. Again, we have to religiously min-max agility and vitality, which unfortunately we're gonna have to do at this next level up. It's not fun, but it's a challenge run for you. Alright. I don't really need to eat a tent yet. I just need to do one battle, and okay, good encounter, so we just hit him with a Fire 3 spell. So these enemies do have a good chance of running away, unfortunately. And of course I kill none. Run. Okay. Yes, keep attacking me, bulls. Good. I don't want to deal with your bullshit. I want to deal with your bull fists. Okay, just one more bull left. I can probably hit it with a Fire 2 spell. Nice. Okay, we'll eat a cabin. Or... Actually, we'll eat a cabin instead of a tent. Because at least a cabin will fully heal us. And we also have a house, but we really don't want to use the houses. I mean, I guess we could use the houses when we're doing our final grinding. But not now. It's best to conserve that. Yeah, keep attacking me, bulls. Don't you freaking run away, just attack me. Okay, good. Eliminated 2. Alright. Let's eat another cabin. Dun 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 dun. No one's watching my stream, how sad. Just pull up the pop-up chat so I don't have to be depressed how little people are watching me. Anyways. Alright, Fire 3. Okay. Need another tent. So we should be getting to the point where the next level should level us up. Or the next battle should be able to level us up. Crap, what were the wyverns weak to? Or do they have a weakness? I forget. Okay, Wyvern. Let's see, search. They have a chance of inflicting poison, but other than Earth, they're pretty much neutral to everything. So instead of wasting our Fire 3 magic, we'll just throw some lightning on them. Okay. Terminated. Elsa terminated. Okay, so let me just quickly check the stats again here. Okay, we're definitely going to be leveling up here, so let me just see. Okay, we didn't get agility, so this is definitely going to be a reset. So here we go. We got so level 38, intelligence and luck is guaranteed. So we just keep re-rolling until we get both vitality and agility. Well, we would also like to get some luck, not luck, strength as well. Agility and vitality is all that matters. Hello, been a while. Yeah, it has been a while. I was pretty busy. I was pretty much out in, where was I? Atlanta. Yeah, I was out in Atlanta. And then for the next week after Atlanta, I pretty much had to take a break just to decompress myself, essentially. It's another reset. Yeah, initially I was actually going to do a voice recording of my upcoming Death Stranding video, but unfortunately, on top of me just not feeling totally the best, honestly, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I just kind of didn't really feel like it. Okay, disappeared in smoke. Nice. So yeah. We'll just use the Bane attack against the Giants since they have a good chance of running away. So, how you doing, Sparks? Of course it's ineffective. Just throw some lightning on it until I eventually kill it or it runs away. You were in Atlantis? Cool. Nah, definitely not that cool. Okay, strength. Ah, man. I had strength. That would have been great if I had that 1 in 64 chance of getting strength, agility, and vitality. That would be even better. But no, I was definitely not in Atlantis. I was definitely not in a flooded city, but I was definitely in a pretty darn big hotel. Strength. Of course I get the strength and vitality, but not the agility. God damn it. I'm okay. Could be better, could be worse. That's good. Of course they run away. How are you doing? I'm doing good, I think. Pretty much been working on my Death Stranding video, which is currently coming up. Okay, that tower is going to run, so I'm just going to reset. Currently working on my video for Death Stranding. I did post it as a community post. I was initially going to release it during this weekend, but I just didn't get around to recording everything. And in fact, I was going to finish the recording today, but due to construction that is going on the opposite side of my street, potentially creating noise, and the fact that it's pretty darn hot here, and it's going to be a lot cooler on Monday, I'm going to save the recording for Monday. But yeah, I hope some of you who are watching my videos definitely look forward to my Death Stranding video, even if you're not, you know, a fan of or played Death Stranding. Saw the post. Awesome. Strength. Oh my god, agility just refuses to show up. So yeah, we pretty much just started this stream doing the Plunder and Visit for the Pro Cape. So essentially I have the Black Mage with all 4 armor slots, essentially. So essentially the Opal, the Pro Ring, the Ribbon, and the Pro Cape. So we got the Pro Cape, which increased our defense by a great amount. And while it does -2 evasion, it's definitely a better payoff than, well, not having it. Alright, please kill this zombie Minotaur. Actually, I don't think this zombie is going to level me up, actually. Yeah, it didn't level me up. So, you know what? I'm just going to take this opportunity to save at an inn. I think it's actually faster walking to the end if I save in Cornelia than I do in Provoca. Because Provoca, I do have to walk a good amount of the ways up. To be honest, I don't know anything about Death Stranding. It never appealed to me either. Well, maybe I might change your mind. Maybe I might change your mind with my upcoming video, because it's definitely going to be a very positive, well, it's not going to be a review video, but it's definitely going to give positive insight. It's a really great game, honestly. I absolutely love Death Stranding. Yeah, Death Stranding is essentially a post-apocalyptic, postal delivery service simulator game, essentially. So yeah, definitely going to level up regardless of what enemy we fight here, so we just fight and level up. I'll check your video out at least. Thank you, that'd be greatly appreciated. I'm currently working on it. I already have like 15 something minutes edited already. The only thing that's left to do is to record the remaining 20% of the script, which I was going to do today, but on top of me not feeling the most invigorated and just construction going on across the street and the fact that it's just pretty hot today, I decided, you know, it's probably more tolerable if I just do a stream instead, because I wanted to do something at least productive. So, just did a stream instead, because, at least I can handle the bullshit, and at least stuttering is not going to be the worst thing in the world. Okay, agility, intelligence, damn it. The one time agility shows up, vitality does not. But yeah, definitely look forward to releasing the Death Stranding video, and while I acknowledge it's not going to be one of my more viewed videos, I don't care because I want Death Stranding on my channel. Come on, insta-kill the giant. Oh my god, seriously? Just insta-kill the giant, please. At this rate, I might as well have used some magic. Strength. Yeah, of course I get the strength and vitality, but I'm not accepting that 1 in 16 dice roll. I'm only accepting agility and vitality to go up. Vitality to increase more HP, and agility to increase my evasion chance. And then strength doesn't matter as much, even though having a good amount of strength would be nice. But yeah, aside from level 40, pretty much every single dice roll from this point forward is going to be a 1 and 16 dice roll. Level 40, I think, is the only one where it's the last 1 and 4 dice roll. So again, I'm going to grind to level 40, essentially. God damn it, they ran away, seriously. So I'm going to grind to level 40, so that way I can have 8 uses of Bane magic, because apparently the 4th Fiend fight is apparently weak to Bane magic, because Bane is essentially an insta-killing poison spell. They all run away. I mean, there's still one left, but seriously. Okay, just keep punching me, okay? I don't want to deal with your bullshit. I want to deal with your bull fists. But yeah, that'll be my next video coming up, and it's going to be a less than half-hour video for Death Stranding. Okay, intelligence, luck, god damn it. Okay, well, we're grinding, right now we're grinding from level 37 to level 38. So right now my current level is level 37, and the only reason I'm grinding to level 40 is because on top of getting more evade and HP, I also want to increase my level 5 magic to 8 uses, because essentially I can use 8 uses of level 5 magic at level 40, and considering that the boss fight is weak to, well, Bane, then I want to have as much uses of Bane as possible, because there's a chance that Bane may not connect to the boss. So the more uses I have, and, you know, the off chance I may need to use fire on my way up to the boss fight, I just need as much bullets as possible and as much HP as possible to at least increase my chances. So I'm pretty much just grinding to level 40, because after I complete the 4th Fiend fight, I pretty much have to grind to the max level anyway. So right now, doing a lot of grinding now is not going to be a waste of time, because I'm going to have to do it anyway after I defeat the Fiend. So even if I could defeat the Fiend, like, literally right now, you know, being over-prepared is better than being prepared, and I'm not doing the final dungeon until I'm level 50. I definitely want to be at my most prepared. Strength, agility, intelligence. Oh, come on! Oh, that would have been a perfect place for all 3 stats to show up. But yeah, at the start of the stream, I pretty much, wow, English. At the start of the stream, I pretty much got the pro cape from the floating castle, so that was literally the only chest that I went on my way to plummet. So agility, intelligence, god damn it. So I got the pro cape, so I already have like the best possible defense armor that I can equip onto a black mage. And the only weapon that I can get that is better is Masamune, but that's within the final dungeon. And the final dungeon is something we have to do in one shot, as there's no way to leave the dungeon without a warp into a previous floor or warping out of the dungeon spell, which is something that's impossible for us to learn. I mean, while we do have a spell that we can learn as a black wizard that allows us to move to a previous floor, unfortunately, that's something we can't learn as a black mage, so we have to do the entirety of the final dungeon in one shot. Strength? Nope. So right now, we just need to grind level 38, 39, and 40 with the intent of making sure we min-max agility and vitality, and sometimes strength. I can't stay long, unfortunately, as I need to be up early for work. Alright, that's alright. I'm guessing you're someone from the east side of the planet, considering that it's only like 1:46 p.m. here. Strength, agility, intelligence. God damn it. Can you just show up? I mean, it's a 25% chance of each, so shouldn't be entirely surprised. I just hate the fact that it can take anywhere from like an hour and a half to literally first try when it comes to getting these stats. UK. So UK, that's like 8 hours ahead of me, so that's around like 9:47 your time. Oh, okay, you have to go to sleep so you can be up early for work. That's what you meant, okay. But yeah, I'm probably going to only stream this for another 2 hours, probably. But right now, the goal for the rest of the stream is just mainly to get to level 40, and depending on how soon I get to level 40, will determine whether or not if I take on the final Fiend. But right now, the main goal is just to get to level 40. So I already did the plundering visit within the floating castle, got the pro cape, so I have the best possible defense armor on me. In fact, I have the best possible defense armors that I can equip with all 4 slots being used. So once again, for those who don't know, so essentially the best possible armor that we can equip onto a Black Mage is the Opal Bracelet, the Ribbon, the Pro Rain, and the Pro Cape. So the Pro Cape is what we got within the Floating Castle dungeon. So as long as all 4 of these armor slots are equipped, then we have our Black Mage at the best possible defense, which is 51. And while some of that armor piece is decreasing the amount of evasion, well, as long as we're min-maxing our agility stat, then we can increase our evasion. Now, fortunately, what we have, I think we have, like, the Mage Staff I think we have equipped. Yeah, we have the Mage Staff equipped, and we have the Defense Sword, the Heal Staff, and the Light Axe. So the Light Axe is essentially an insta-killing undead attacking spell. The Heal Staff pretty much only heals, like, 10 HP, but could be situationally useful. And the Defense Sword essentially increases our evasion. Otherwise, the Mage Staff... well, it does have like a passive fire 2 effect. We mainly have it equipped because it's the best weapon that we can currently have equipped onto a Black Mage. Otherwise, the next best weapon is Masamune in the final dungeon. God damn it, seriously. Stop running away from me. I want to kill you alive. Yeah, why does our crop keep running away from us? We just want to harvest them into EXP. That's right, keep attacking me, guys. Die. No, don't be ineffective. Die. Do some dying, please. But yeah, the next video I'm going to be releasing is my Death Stranded video, and I'm planning to at least get the voice recording done on the Monday, where it's definitely a lot cooler than it is today, at least according to the forecast. And then after that, after I'm done editing the entire Death Stranding video, we'll determine whether or not if I'm going to be streaming more during next week. So agility, intelligence, God damn it. Oh my god. It's going to be one of those grinds, isn't it, where it takes like an hour and a half before I get the 2 stats that I need. Just the 2 freaking stats I need. Mind you, I've been able to get attempts where I got both strength and vitality, or strength and agility, but not agility and vitality. I mean, if I can get all 3 stats, that's even better, but still. What's Bane? I don't remember. Bane is essentially an insta-killing poison-type spell. So Bane is an insta-killing poison-type spell, and the funny thing is that the 4th fiend of the dungeon, Tiamat, apparently has a weakness to poison. So essentially when we enter the Tiamat fight, we just have to use the Bane attack until it inevitably collides with Tiamat and instantly kills Tiamat. And that's pretty much how we're gonna finish off the 4th fiend, essentially. We just gotta hope that it doesn't do enough attack power to kill us first. But yeah, essentially I'm grinding to level 40, because once I'm level 40, then I have 8 uses of level 5 magic, which is Bane, as well as Fire 3. But essentially I want to increase the amount of uses that I have for Bane, so I have a better chance of agility and... yeah, agility, vitality, of course I can get that, but not agility and vitality. Essentially, we're gonna keep resetting until we get agility and vitality, or strength, agility, and vitality. Strength, agility, and vitality is even better, but that's gonna be like a 1 in 64 chance. Whereas agility and vitality is a 1 in 16 chance, so essentially we're just resetting until we either A, get agility and vitality, or get strength, agility, and vitality. Alright, please run away or please instantly die. Reset. Reason why I'm resetting is because strength and agility always shows up first before intelligence. So if I see intelligence, then I already know that I don't have agility. Seriously? Stupid enemies. Hey, Patty Murphy, how you doing, buddy? It's always interesting when bosses have weaknesses to ailments. Yeah, it's pretty interesting when they do. Seriously, you ran away again? Oh my god. Yeah, this is going to be the most annoying thing about the grind for pretty much anywhere. It doesn't matter where we grind in the overworld. Pretty much every single enemy runs away from us. According to the game, we're severely overleveled and have more than enough to face up against the final boss fight. The only problem is, we're doing a solo run, not a run with 4 party members. If we're doing a run with 4 party members, then yeah, we're like severely overleveled, but we're doing a solo run, so unfortunately we're not overleveled. It's always interesting when bosses have weakness to elements. Indeed it is. And no, I am not going to try to fight Warmech because frick that. Strength, agility, intelligence. God damn it, that would have been the perfect place for Vitality to show up. I mean, there is definitely a time and place for certain boss fights to have like a weakness or be susceptible to certain ailments during a fight. I mean, for some fights it works, but for other fights they're probably just better off as a damage sponge of anything, because exploiting weaknesses can be just severely overexploited. I'm looking at you, Persona 5, some particular battles. Right, I need to pop off and get some sleep. Good night, and it's, alright, good night, Sparks, 13, get some good sleep, and hope work goes well for you tomorrow. Oh, hey, the one time I get Vitality, I don't get Agility. Ugh. Oh. Ooh, you want to fight Warmech? Ooh, definitely not. I mean, it would be an option if it didn't have like a severe low chance of showing up. And not to mention, I have to make the trek through the Mirage Tower and up the floating castle just to get to Warmech. And if you already know like the percent chances of Warmech showing up, then yeah, it's definitely an optional super boss that is not worth fighting whatsoever. And besides, the whole goal of this run is to pretty much just prove a entire run of the Black Mage possible. I mean, I already got the rat's tail from the optional dungeon, and I think that alone is enough bragging rights for optional content. Though I don't think it's really much to brag about, considering that it's easier than the last 2 Fiend dungeons. Strength. But yeah, definitely not fighting Warmech, but I am definitely gonna do every other optional stuff that doesn't involve upgrading in our class or fighting Warmech. I'm just glad we have the respawn rate thing. Agility, intelligence. God damn it, can you just please show up? I don't know how long I've been rolling at this for, but I've definitely been rolling at this for a long time. I'm just hoping that the next couple level ups for level 39 and... Well, level 40 is not going to be much of a big deal because at level 40, it's going to be our last 1 and 4 grind with strength and vitality being guaranteed. So at level 40, we only have to guarantee agility. And then every stat after that is going to be a 1 in 16 chance or a 1 in 64 chance. But I don't want to do 1 in 64 chances. Strength. God damn it. But yeah, I could definitely say after I do my Death Stranded video, I should definitely get some vocal recordings done for some of the other runs that I'm working on. Probably, well, this run. Because I definitely have a good chunk of the script already recorded. It's just a matter of doing it. Or voice recording it. Okay, did I even kill a single giant in that entire fight? Okay, I did. Intelligence, yay. I don't care if your smarts increase. I want your agility and strengthity and vitality to increase. That is going to be much more impressive, Black Mage. I want your SA and V to increase. I want your SAV to increase. I don't care about your ills increasing. Don't care about your ills increasing. I want your SAVs to increase. Or at least your AVs to increase. Strength, agility, intelligence, vitality. Okay, there we go. We got to roll with all 3 stats. That was a 1 in 64 chance, but that's even better than just strength, than just vitality and agility showing up. So we're just going to save here so I don't accidentally reset. Though I'm probably just going to make the trip. Actually, no, I don't need to make the trip. I don't need to make the trip. I already saved with the tent, so we just need to do another fight and just keep on leveling up. So there we go. We got 3 stats to go up instead of just the 2 we're grinding for, which is even better. Okay, so for level 39, when we eventually get there, for level 39, agility is guaranteed to go up. So we're mid-maxing for strength and vitality. Again, strength is not going to be as important, but it's going to probably be essential in the final dungeon itself. So we're going to be mid-maxing strength and vitality for the next level up. Otherwise, agility is always guaranteed to level up at the next level. Come on, Miragidine them already. Alright. And, oh shit, I'm out of Bane magic. Crap. Okay, I guess just go all out with ice, I guess. And regardless if they all run away or I defeat some of them, I'm just gonna run back to the inn and save because I definitely want my, definitely need my Fire 3 magic. Okay, at least I defeated one of them, so at least I didn't waste that grind. Alright. I think it is a slight bit faster saving in Cornelia instead of Provoca, because Provoca has a little bit of a walkway just to get to the inn, whereas Cornelia, the inn is literally just right here. Okay, still 99 potions, nice. Alright, so save at the inn. So once again, our main goal is just to grind to level 40, and depending on how much time I have left, I might take on Tiamat at the end of the stream, or I might end the stream after I get to level 40. Okay, let's burn some wolves and make the wolf population extinct. Don't let my furry wolf friends know I'm doing this, please. Da 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 ram ba da 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 da. All right, I'll eat a cabin. And also need to pay attention to my level ups to make sure I'm not accidentally over leveling. Also need to make sure I charge my phone, now thinking about it. Okay, so we're at 481 HP, so that's, so we literally got 10 from the last fight, which is actually not bad. Alright, so there we go. Fire 3. But yeah, pretty much after we beat Tiamat, it's probably going to be like a couple days or a few days of grinding to level 50, depending on how long the RNG gods want to torture us. But unfortunately, the remaining levels past level 40 are going to be like a 1 in 16 grind. Because, yeah, level 40 is unfortunately the last 1 in... God damn it. I really need to pay attention here because I need to... Yeah, I already wasted use of level 5 magic. Screw you. Okay, let's just eat a tent here. I gained 1 EXP out of it, so meh. Alright, there we go. Fresh crop of 4 zombie bulls. One of them runs away. God damn it. Don't worry, it'll run away and it'll eventually run back to me where it will eventually die, and that one ran away after realizing that fire hurts. You're an undead. Shouldn't it be more in character for you to try to eat me? Okay. I'll eat another tent here. Yeah. Probably don't need to buy any more tents or cabins throughout the rest of the entire run, so the only thing we really need to stock up on is pretty much heal potions and I guess pures, even though we're probably going to barely use pures during the final dungeon, but, you know, having 99 of them would be good just in case. Okay, I only have like 1 use of fire magic left, so we'll eat a tent here. And 1 more battle should be enough to use up our Fire 3 magic, and then we're going to go and save. So yeah, this should be a good encounter to at least get some wolves on the extinction list. Burn them all alive! And we should be getting closer to the EXP threshold. But yeah, for those of you who are watching my video, be sure to be sure to definitely stay tuned for next weekend for my upcoming video on Death Stranding. So I should hopefully record the remaining 20% of the script that I have left to record, what is it, for Monday, because it will definitely be a cooler day than it is today. So I'm going to sleep edit in so we can fully restore our Fire 3 magic. There we go. Man, they are really going at me, but hey, as long as none are running away, then at least I'm making use of the current grind. But yeah, this run would be a lot more hellish if we were doing a white mage, because unfortunately the best you can do as a white mage is use some weapons that actually... Oh, no, don't use heals. Tents. Is that you would use some of the passive items, so like the mage staff that I currently have equipped, the white mage can use that to cast Fire 2 magic, which would be the best chance that they got against like the Frozen Wolves. Though if you're playing as a white mage, then you would just use the Harm 3 magic, also known as Dia 3, in order to finish off like the zombie minotaurs. So no matter how you look at it, the Peninsula Power is like the best grinding place for a white mage. And it's only just coincidentally a great place for a black mage. Ugh. Alright. Let's eat another tent. Okay, getting not that close to the EXP threshold, but let's just keep grinding. We're making progress. Slow progress, but progress nonetheless. You know what, I'm not going to waste my level 5 magic. I'm just going to cast lightning on them and hope I can kill them. Because I'm not really using the lightning damage all that much. Oh yeah, and it's not just construction workers working across the street, it's also airplanes flying in the sky. So yeah, I'm definitely going to wait till Monday if I'm going to record the remaining 20% of my Death Stranded video. Which, by the way, if you guys want to become like a channel member and get your name at the end of a Nitsa Gamer video, you can do so by becoming a channel member. If you guys become a channel member, you can get your name at the end of the Death Stranding video, because I haven't recorded those lines yet, but will eventually. Pretty much as long as you remain a channel member, then you will get your name at the end of the video. Coffee, you'll make me feel better. Alright, let's see, where are we at? Still a little ways to go. We'll eat a cabin here. That didn't fully heal me, but that's okay because I don't really need a fully heal myself. Okay, let's unleash some Fire 3 magic. God damn it, why do you have to run away? Whatever, at least we're making off with some of their loot, so it's still a worthwhile grind. We'll eat a tent here, even though we didn't fully heal us and we're like 1 HP short. That's okay. We'll use Lightning 3 magic against the giants here. And then use the ice magic afterwards. And of course it ran away. Okay, there we go. Terminated. Actually, let me just check where my level ups are. Okay, I should be fine. Alright, 4 zombie bulls. Nice. Let's burn them all to the ground. Yeah, one thing's for sure is that if I was like in the Walking Dead world, I would probably use like some sort of sound system that just draws the zombies in, make them fall into a pit, and then pretty much just set the pit on fire, and there you go. You just killed a whole bunch of zombies and potentially saved not just yourself, but a whole bunch of other people. And it looks like that was my second last use of Fire 3 magic, so I'm definitely gonna save. That was my Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go back to Cornelia to save. And then 1 grind should be enough to put me within the EXP threshold, and then I'll just eat a cabin or tent. Excuse me. There we go. So 2 or 3 more battles should be enough to level us up, so... should be able to at least do 1 battle here without wasting a cabin or tent. Should. Considering that these guys have a chance of running away. Yeah, definitely not going to level up here, so this is perfect. Should put me within the EXP threshold, and it's a perfect time to eat a tent or cabin. So let me just check here. Wait. Alright, so yeah, the next level up should get us leveled up, so we're going to eat a tent here, so we're fully healed. And now it's going to be a 1 in 16 grind for strength and vitality. So agility is guaranteed at this level up, so... According to my cheat sheet, agility is guaranteed at this level up, but what is not guaranteed is strength and vitality. So we're gonna pretty much hard focus on just strength and vitality, and that's it. And then after that, we grind to level 40, and then I just check the time and see if it's worth fighting the 4th fiend fight. Though it's looking more like I won't fight the fiend fight in this run. It really all depends on how fast the level up goes. Because it's going to be a 1 in 16 chance for this current level up, and it's going to be a 1 in 4 chance for level 40. And the reason why I'm grinding to level 40, as I mentioned before, is not only for higher evade and HP value, but also to get 8 uses of level 5 magic, so I can use Bane and Fire 3 as much as possible, because I need the Bane in order to... I need the Bane magic if I'm gonna try to insta-kill Tiamat. So agility, intelligence, yeah. So agility and intelligence are the guaranteed stats at this level up. So it's going to be a 1 in 16 grind for just strength and vitality. Okay. So yeah, this might take a long while because the RNG gods like to toy with us. Use a Fire 2 magic here. Or have it run away, that works too. Okay, I'm kind of glad I went with the Fire 2 magic because, yeah, I'm Only 3 uses of Fire 3 magic, which is not a lot. Okay, we'll eat a tent here. And next level up is guaranteed to level us up. So now we don't have to constantly roll between like 3 unguaranteed stats. It's going to be 2 unguaranteed stats that we need. Stupid giants. Oh my god. Does it have to be the giants? Of freaking course. God, I hate these giants. I hate them so much. Yeah, Tyro's definitely gonna run away, so definitely a nope. I got the vitality, but not the strength. Herbert. Yes, I just roughed like a wolf. And that would have been a perfect grind too, because I got a lot of experience out of that. Now monsters perish today. Yeah, got the vitality, but I need strength as well. I mean, again, even though I'm not completely min-max in strength, I want to min-max strength at the rare opportunities where I can min-max strength, so I want strength on me. Especially since if I'm going to make use of Masamune, I definitely need a good enough strength stat. God damn it, zombie bulls. You're zombies. You're supposed to try to attack me, not run away. Since when did zombies have the consciousness of running away? Strength, agility, no vitality. Just finishing off this sandwich here that I got. A little heated up in my room, so I want to make sure it doesn't go back to the heat. I mean, that's why I have a fan on right now. I don't know if you guys can hear the fan. Reset. But yeah, at least on the upside, when we get to the level 40 grind, it will be the last 1 in 4 grinding. But yeah, definitely not looking forward to grinding to level 50, that's for sure. It's going to be a necessity if we're going to have a chance of getting through the final dungeon, but yeah. Goddamn. I gotta get ready for work, okay? You have fun with work, Zach. Ugh, excuse me. Seriously, game? It's bad enough I'm dealing with so many RNG chances. I don't need insta-killing spells to miss. I just hope with, well, Tiamat having an actual, you know, poison weakness that it does actually increase our chances of our attacks landing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is it always that one particular stat that just never shows up? It's bad enough I already have to deal with enemies that run away from me. Strength, agility, intelligence. God damn it, give me the vitality. The one time I do get strength, I don't get vitality. Okay, Tyro's gonna run from me. I mean, I guess I could always use the Bane spell against the Tyro and hope that works. All ineffective? Are you freaking kidding me right now? Just insta-kill them, please. But yeah, I'm just hoping with Tiamat being actually weak to poison that our chances are increased with the chances of insta-killing it. Whatever, at least I killed one of them, or two of them. And not that it mattered because I didn't get the stats that I need. Not even the vitality stat. Yeah, figured I might as well do another run for Final Fantasy 1 instead of doing my Death Stranding video. I mean, I want to get my Death Stranding recording done. I have like 20% of the video left to voice record, but... Of course, got construction going on across the streets. There's so many noise just going on around my neighborhood. Right now, my main noise is my fan, but at least with my fan, I have an excuse of keeping that on. And at least it will be cooler on Monday. And the workers that are working across the street should hopefully have a reason to not work on Monday. Who knows? Strength, agility. Come on, get vitality to show up. Maybe I can actually instantly kill this Tyro with Bane magic. Seriously? Yay, critical damage, hooray. Yeah, just keep whacking Tyro with a stick, and who knows, maybe Tyro might be the one that gives me the stats I need. Unless it runs away like a little baby that is like too scared of Arnold from like Magic School Bus. Not sure if you guys remember that episode where Arnold just scares a T-Rex away because he turns giant. I remember that being like one of the most overplayed VHS tapes that our first grade teacher would show us. Like, she would not show us a single other Magic School Bus episode except for the one with the dinosaurs for some reason, and I have no idea why. Did they all run away? Okay, now I killed something. Hey, the one time Vitality appears, Strength doesn't appear. Oh, that nice. Nice insta-kill. Make it count, please. You did not make it count. But yeah, definitely curious how much strength I'll have by the end of this grind. I mean, as long as we're mid-max in agility and vitality, then we'll have the maximum possible agility and vitality by the end. We're probably not going to have the maximum possible HP, but we're probably going to be close to the maximum possible HP for a Black Mage. And then for strength, well, let's just hope with all the mid-max in that we actually have more than 50% of the amount of strength that a Black Mage could possibly have. That's right, burn them trolls to the ground. And kill one more zombie. Come on, you're a zombie. You should be focused on eating my brains, not trying to run away. God, I'm definitely going to look forward to when I eventually get to level 50 with religiously min-max agility and vitality. Once I get to level 50, it's going to be a huge weight off my shoulders doing all this grinding, because this grinding is not fun. There is definitely a satisfying factor with being able to do a solo black mage run, but goddamn is this religious min-max grinding not worth it. I mean, I don't know if we can do a run where we don't religiously min-max agility and vitality, but, you know, better to be over-prepared than just simply prepared. I don't know, maybe I can hack the game and see if it's possible with the absolute minimum amount of stats on a black mage. Probably not, but you never know. Yay, Vit showed up, but not Stir. I need more Stir to show up. I need Stir to show up along with Vit, please. I need my vitamins and my strange vitamins. I need my strange vitamins and my vitamins. Along with my Aggie vitamins, which is the anti-fungi vitamins. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Yeah, it's interesting with the amount of character space. They had to abbreviate strength, magic, agility, and vitality, but they had enough space to put the words luck in. Like, every single stat has a dot at the end, but luck, there was enough character space. Because, yeah, I think the limited character space is pretty much about 4, with some obvious exceptions here. Jesus Christ, these wolves really, really want my blood. But yeah, I just hope it's not going to take us like 20 freaking hours just to get to level 50 with the min-max stats. God damn, who the hell is playing a bass out there? Shut the fuck up with that bass. Play it on the road, not out on the streets. Whoever's playing that bass, I'll slash your tires. Actually, no, if I slash your tires, then you'll be playing the bass out there. I'll slash the speakers so you can't listen to music anymore. Strength, agility. God damn it. Please show up vitality. I need vitality to show up so I can be Vitalios. I don't know what the frick I'm going with this. Anyway. Also, I haven't really been paying attention to how much HP increases at level 39. Hopefully level 40 gives me a huge HP boost. Hopefully I can actually get to at least 500 HP by level 40. That sucks. With all this resetting, I probably could have reached level 50 without all this min-max stat grinding. Okay, so yeah, our max HP goes to 491, so we're essentially gaining 10 points. So if we gain another 10 points or even more at level 40, then yeah, we'll definitely be able to reach over 500 HP at level 40. Yeah, more HP the better. I actually forget what the max number of stats or the max possible stats were. Let me see. Oh wait, I'm still fighting. Okay. Let me just check. So the absolute minimum HP that you can have for a black mage is 401. We're definitely more than 401. And the absolute maximum you can have is 662 HP. Strength, agility, intelligence, vitality. There we go. We got the stats we need. Let's head back to Cornelius, save. Okay, and thankfully the grind to level 40 is going to go a lot more smoother because at level 40 it's going to be the last 1 in 4 grind that we have to do. So strength and vitality are guaranteed, so we only have to min-max for agility. And the moment we reach level 40 is the moment we need to make sure that we don't do any optional battles until we can get to the Mirage Tower. But yeah, I did sleep at the end, right? Yes, I did. Okay. So we're going to do one more level grinding to level 40. And depending on what time it is, I may or may not fight Tiamat at the end. So, yeah. So yeah, the absolute maximum agility points you can have is 40 or 59. And since we have 11 level ups left, yeah, we can absolutely get to the maximum amount of agility. And the absolute maximum vitality you can have is 50, so we should be 39. Yep, 39, so 11 more points, and yeah, 50 is the absolute maximum that we can have for vitality. And luck doesn't really matter for us, and then in terms of strength, the minimum you can have is 14. The average is 32. We're definitely not at the average yet. And 50 is the absolute maximum, so we should be able to get about to average, or maybe even a little above average. Hopefully we can get above average and we get a good amount of strength, because I don't know how many stats are guaranteed for strength from this point forward. And looking at it, it looks like level 40 is the last one that guarantees strength, so we'll definitely have 30, and then the remaining 10 levels are unguaranteed. But in terms of doing like 1 in 4 grinding, or only 2 1 in 4 grinding stats, there's no guaranteed agility points from this point forward. There's no guaranteed strength or agility points, and there's only 2 guaranteed vitality points at level 44 and level 48, which means at level 44 and level 48, yeah, we actually might have exactly the average strength stat, assuming we don't accidentally get strength at any other level up. Little debilitating to think about and see, but it is what it is. As long as we're mid-max in agility and vitality, we are increasing our chances of being able to get through these dungeons. Okay, so now we're going back to grinding even more. So one more level to level 40, so that way we can use 8 uses of Bane magic. Reset. Please tell me I'm still at level 39. Good. Still at level 39. So yeah, the next level up, we should be able to have 8 uses of level 5 magic, which is the main reason why we're grinding to level 40 to begin with. We want 8 uses of level 5 magic, obviously the maximum being 9. But we want 8 uses of it just so we can have the maximum, or the close to maximum amount of uses of Bane as possible, because Bane can instantly kill Tiamat without us having to straight up fight Tiamat. But when we eventually do the final dungeon where we have to refight the fiends, doing Bane is not going to work out, so we have to go all out with Masamune, which thankfully we can get just before the Tiamat fight. Unfortunately, Masamune comes after the first 3 fiends in the final dungeon, but Masamune can be equipped and obtained after you get, or before you face Tiamat. Then you can face Tiamat and then Chaos. So essentially, Masamune is only going to be used for... what am I talking about? Masamune is only going to be used for 2 fights throughout the entire game. So essentially against Tiamat and against Chaos. Okay, I'm not going to waste my Bane spells. I'm just going to go all out with lightning and hope I can actually kill some before they all run away. And it looks like they're all going to run away because this game hates me. I suddenly have Donkey Kong 64 music in my head. I gotta play Donkey Kong 64 again. Random thought, I know, but I don't know. I should do a Donkey Kong 64 challenge run at some point. I know a lot of people don't like the game for whatever reason because of its archaic mini-games or the way that the collectibles are all spread out, but personally I think the hate towards Donkey Kong 64 is extremely over-exaggerated. Like, yeah, there's definitely valid complaints for sure, but I don't know, I like Donkey Kong 64. I kind of want to play Donkey Kong 64 now. Rough. So yeah, enjoy this one last level up at level 40 while it lasts, because it will be the last 1 in 4 grind of the entire run. So the last remaining 10 levels of the game are gonna be hell. But we'll save that hell for after we defeat Tiamat. Once we defeat Tiamat at hopefully level 40, hopefully level 40 is more than enough for us to defeat Tiamat, then we just need to grind to the absolute max level before taking on the final dungeon. I mean, even if we don't need to be at max level for the final dungeon, we definitely do. We definitely do. Alright, we'll eat a cabin. Okay, I only have 2 uses of Fire 3 magic, so after this fight I'm going to go back to the inn to restock on ammunition for Fire 3 magic. And yeah, once we get to level 40, not only will we have 8 uses of Bane, but 8 uses of Fire 3 magic, since, well, they share the same slot for level 5 magic. Okay, now we're gonna go back to the inn to save. I should probably check to see where I am. Okay, I'm more than fine in terms of EXP. Could be better, but more than fine. Only lost 1 HP. Definitely not worth eating a tent here. Or maybe it might have, because I'm facing up against giants. Yes, please attack me. Oh, stretchy. Alright, let's eat a tent. Oh god, I hate these giants. So stretchy. Oops. There we go. Well, darn it, I accidentally finished off my coffee. And yeah, looking at the time, I think I'm probably just gonna grind to level 40 and then I'll fight Tiamat. I mean, I probably could play for a little longer, but I don't know. I guess it really depends on how fast the rest of the grind goes. Okay, and I only have 2 uses of Fire 3 magic, so this will probably be the last battle before I save. Or probably the penultimate battle, at least. Da na 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 na. Alright, ice magic, I guess. Did I only kill one of them? Yeah, I literally only killed one of them. Okay, I guess one more battle should be fine. As long as it's not the frickin' giants. Okay, a little acceptable. I only have 2 uses of Fire 3 magic left, so I'll definitely go to the end after this battle. There I go. Fire 3. Definitely going to the inn after this battle. Okay. Where are we in terms of stats? Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Now just go back to Cornelia so we can save. Again, Provoca is technically closer, but I think it's a longer walk to get to the inn compared to just going to Cornelia. Plus, it's a slight bit cheaper going to the Cornelia inn, so yeah. Alright, I do a dance on the tip of the peninsula and keep on grinding. Okay, at least you killed one troll, but you can do better than that. So out of characters for the zombies to run away. Already down to 3 uses of Fire 3 magic, so I might need to go to an inn after I do another battle here. Actually, let me just at least eat a tent first before I jump into a battle. Because I might accidentally level up at this next battle. Definitely gonna go to the inn after this battle. Yep. Okay. So back to the inn I go. And I'm like stocked on like 99 potions still. Yes, I am. Only 38 pures, but I should be fine on that. I can worry about stocking up on pures after this grind is over. Okay, eat another tent. Okay, so strength, Okay, so once again, it's strength and vitality that is guaranteed to level up, so we need to keep rolling until we eventually get just agility to go up. I mean, not just agility, but obviously the other stats are guaranteed, but we just need to keep rolling until we get agility. And then we'll be at level 40. Strength, intelligence, vitality. Reset. Alright. Alright, good amount. One ran away, but that's okay. Strength. I should stop speaking so soon. It's not okay unless I get agility too. Bane. Are you fucking kidding me? They all ran away. All 4 of them ran away. Come on, it shouldn't take me an hour for a 1 in 4 chance. Wait, that did not level me up? Huh. You know, maybe instead of grinding here, I can actually grind around Cornelia. I can just grind around Cornelia, so that way I can minimize the amount of EXP I get back. Yeah, this might actually work. Again, usually 30 is like the maximum I can get from these guys, so yeah. Okay, of course they're gonna run away. Because why wouldn't they? And besides, it's been a long time since I put the imps on the endangered species list. Of course, they have a good chance of just straight up running away. 6 EXP, god damn it. You do better than that. Burn them all to the ground! Okay, 24. How much is left? Literally 6. I'll definitely be able to level up regardless of who it is, so we're gonna eat a tent here. Get the absolute minimum amount of EXP back, so that way we can have like the most amount of EXP for when we eventually go into the floating tower. And once again, we're min-maxing for just agility. Strength, intelligence, vitality, that's a reset. God damn it. Stop running away. Yeah, unfortunately because we're severely overleveled, they're gonna run away no matter what. But hey, grinding against the weak enemies will definitely prove a lot more helpful in the long run. God damn it, stop it! Let me act first. I mean, seriously, I got like the highest possible agility. I should be the one acting first. There's like 4 of you. I should be able to burn, yeah, to the ground. Okay, at least I got 1 burned to the ground. I think this should be exactly enough EXP. Strength. Of course, we're going to play this game, huh? Deal with the RNG chances of them running away on top of us getting the goddamn agility stat we need. Jesus fucking Christ. But yeah, looking at the time, I think I'm definitely gonna save the final fiend fight for the next stream. Alright, 5. Now hopefully I should be able to burn at least some of you to the ground. Are you fucking kidding me? 5 fucking amps all fucking run away from me because fuck. At least it's a 1 in 4 chance we're grinding for, but Jesus fucking Christ. Stop it. But yeah, it just comes to show you just how unreliable this particular grind is. So strength. Come on, just get the agility stat so I can get this done and over with, please. I really don't need an hour-long grind session for a 1 in 4 chance. Because I have enough power just to kill 1 of them. Strength. Also, I wasn't paying attention, but is our max HP going above 500? Because if it is going above 500, then that's great. Stupid airplanes flying overhead. You are the reason why us challenge runners have to record at night. And I can't record at night because my lover sleeps in the same bed as me and my computer is in the same room I sleep in. Strength. Agility. Okay, we finally got it, and there we go. 501 HP. 501 HP, and a level up where we got every single possible stat. Nice. Okay, there we go. We did it. Okay, actually, let me just save first, but before I save first, let me just say... Okay, 99 potions. We're totally fine on tents and cabins for now. Pures, we really don't need any more of, so we're just going to save at the end. So yeah, I think I'm going to end the grind here. Or should I continue on? Judging by the amount of viewers I have, I think I'll save it for next time. I'll save the TMF fight for next time. But there you go, guys. We did it. So the whole reason we did that grinding is so we can get 8 uses of level 5 magic. So now we can use 8 uses of Fire 3 or Bane. And the reason why we wanted 8 is so we can have the most amount of uses out of Bane magic. So whenever we get a unrunnable encounter, we're just going to use like lightning or ice on them. And unless they're like, you know, weak to fire, then we will use fire. Otherwise, I want to primarily save my level 5 magic bullets for Bane magic against Tiamat, because Tiamat is actually weak to poison attacks. So as long as I spam Bane, I should hopefully be able to beat Tiamat in one shot. But there you go, guys. We did it. So we finally got over 500 HP. Over 500 HP. With 92% chance of evading. So even with the Pro Cape equipped and our evasion going down, we suddenly have 1% extra evasion that we didn't have when we started off this. So better absorb, better evade. And yeah, we're doing pretty darn good. So we're level 40, and that was the last 1 in 4 grind of the entire run. The remaining grinds are going to be 2 at least 2 1 in 16s, and the rest are all 1 in 64s. But considering that I'm not going to do the 1 in 64 grinds at all, essentially I'm going to use 2 stats for, like, you know, grinding the 2 unguaranteed stats, and then use the remaining stats to just min-max agility and vitality, and that's it. So before I end the stream, I think what I'm going to do is at least make the trip to the floating castle and just escape from every encounter, heal up with tents or cabins, do not use any magic or anything like that, save every single bit of magic. So we'll park the ship here and make our way to the Mirage Tower. So just run, or the tower will do the running for us. Okay. And we gain 1 EXP. That's too much EXP. I need a reset. Okay, so there we go. So we're just going to eat a tent outside of the Mirage Tower. And there you go, guys. So this is where the grind is going to end, or this is where the stream is going to end for now. I'll see if I have time to stream sometime next week. For Monday, I'm going to try to record the remaining 20% of my Death Stranding video, which I'm currently in the process of working on. So the Death Stranding video is going really well, so I hope you guys anticipate that Death Stranding video when I eventually release it. So yeah, again, the reason why I grinded to level 40 is so I can have 8 uses of level 5 magic, so I can throw as much Bane attacks at the at Tiamat as much as possible. So there we go, 501 HP, the absolute maximum possible agility and vitality at level 40, and as much as I possibly can for strength. We've come such a long way, guys. We've come such a long way. And this is 11 days of streaming. And unfortunately, we got more days to go. So for day 12, we're going to face up against Tiamat, defeat Tiamat, and then after that, the rest of the upcoming streams is going to be us grinding to level 50, which is the maximum level, min-max in agility and vitality to the absolute maximum, and then after that, it's pretty much just preparing ourselves for the final dungeon. We pretty much have the best possible armor on us, so the Opal Bracelet, the Pro Rain, the Ribbon, and the Pro Cape. Those are the best equipment that you can equip onto your Black Mage. In terms of weapons, we have the Defense Sword, because using that will increase our evasion. The Heal Staff for, well, a backup healing option, even though it's pretty crappy. It only heals like 10 HP, but it could be situationally useful. The Light Axe for the Dia 2 magic. And the Mage Staff right now is our currently best weapon, but since we're better off, you know, attacking with magic than physical damage, we're going to be eventually replacing the Mage Staff with Masamune from the final dungeon. But we won't be getting Masamune until before the last 2 mandatory boss fights of the game, which is the rematch against Tiamat and the final boss fight himself, Chaos. Alright. So, this is where the stream is going to end, guys. So, actually, I'd still have 9... Yeah, okay, I have 99 potions. Good, okay. Rough. Okay. Well, that was a successful stream. I pretty much got at least 3 level ups. I don't know how long I've been actually streaming for. Let me just see. Okay, only exactly 2 hours, so it's definitely gonna... It was definitely a short stream today, but... It's hot outside. I need to stay properly hydrated, and I definitely feel like I need to take a shower before going to work, so yeah. Alright, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this stream. We got to level 40. We only have 10 more levels to go until we reach the max level. We got 1 more fiend fight left, so once we defeat Tiamat, it's just grinding to level 50, doing the final dungeon, and as long as we defeat Chaos at the end of the game, then this run is over. And the only thing that's left is for me to voice record my script and pretty much release the Can You Beat Final Fantasy 1 with a Black Mage, or Solo Black Mage. I'm not sure what I'm going to title it, if it's going to be a Solo Black Mage or a Black Mage. Probably Solo, because I'm pretty sure most people are going to put the word Solo than a, particular class or whatever. I think just saying Solo, I think having the word Solo is definitely going to make people find the video more, so I probably will say Solo. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. So in the next stream, we're going to be going through the Mirage Tower and Floating Castle, defeat Tiamat, and then after Tiamat is defeated and we got all 4 orbs shining again, we're going to grind to level 50, the maximum level, with min-max agility and vitality. And hopefully by then we should be able to be more than prepared than to fight whatever remains in this game. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Adios, goodbye, and au revoir.